Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your monthly forecast for this month of September 2021. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. For those of you who are new, if this resonates with you, if this is something that serves you or helps you in some way, please like or subscribe down below. I really appreciate it, and it really does help. All right, this is for Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. So please be sure to check all through, guys, just to have a complete understanding of the energy for this month for you. All right, Taurus, let's get started. Let's just take a deep breath in per usual. Let's just ground ourselves out really quickly. And let's see what this month has in store for you. All right, Taurus. We're probably going to get some clarity cards, but let's get started. We have the Three of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Five of Coins, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Coins, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the World card. This month, you're going to be completing a cycle, Taurus, that might be a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie here. We start out with the Three of Swords and the Six of Cups and the Five of Coins. This month, you might be processing some really old pain or grief related to your childhood or to your children of some form. Don't shy away from this, because honestly, this is kind of a gift to some degree. I'm not saying pain is a gift, but I'm saying sometimes the release and the healing and the lesson can really help us to move forward, to level up, to have new experiences. Now, when it comes to childhood things, guys, I'm always a big supporter of, external help. Objective. This can be a healer, a shaman, a therapist, a counselor, a life coach. But Three of Swords is really deep grief and really deep healing of the past and old wounds. Now, as everyone says, time heals all wounds. I actually don't quite believe that. If you're not proactive in the release, it'll stay there. You can be 80 still suffering from something that happened when you were 8. Whenever you have the Six of Cups, this is our childhood. These are our old dreams. These can be our youth to some degree, or even our children. And whenever there's old pain like this, guys, I say be very compassionate with yourself, be very patient with yourself. Whatever this is, whatever pain this is, and two, whenever the Three of Swords, even though the conditioning could have happened in youth, this is something that can be plaguing you well into your adulthood, whether it's low self-worth, not being good enough, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, anything like that. You have the Five of Coins on top of it. So whatever this old pain is, Taurus, it makes you feel a bit of a victim, makes you feel alone, it makes you feel like you always have to do everything by yourself. No one's there to help you. You're out in the cold kind of thing. You're never quite sure of your stability. Now, the victim archetype, we all experience it sometimes, but catching it is very important. So if you're feeling a little bit alone, a little bit isolated, if you feel like you're being very negative in your thoughts, understand that, number one, we all go through this, but let's be a little bit of a scientist, a little bit of an investigator, and you might want to question yourself, Taurus, where is this coming from? Why do I feel like this? Why is this emotion so familiar? I could have had many different kinds of experiences, breakups, job issues, friends, but this emotion, it always feels the same. You have the Knight of Wands on top of it. The universe is saying this month, you are going to go after it with energy. Like, I'm going to heal this. I'm going to work through this. I'm going to go after my own well-being and happiness with a passion, because I love myself. The universe is like, it's time to take action on this old pain. It's time to do something about it, Taurus. And you might say, where do I start? The Two of Coins, you might feel very overwhelmed. There's a lot of things on your plate, and nobody really likes this. It's not very enjoyable. But sometimes when you do the investigation and you have these epiphanies, it is so liberating, Taurus, and it is so freeing. And the universe is saying it's time. It's time to heal this. It's time to let this go to some degree. Sometimes it's not just about moving on. I read this great article this morning in Magnolia magazines, but it's about living on. Being able to move forward in order to live. It's not just like letting go like it didn't happen, but it's no longer clinging to it and allowing it to create this toxicity that might sabotage your happiness. You have the Three of Wands with the Ten of Wands here. The universe is saying, we're with you. We love you. And just know that, yeah, this process can be a little exhausting. It can be a little tiring. So universe is saying is ask for help, Taurus. You might not be the best at asking for help, and you might be like, I can handle it. But you know what, honey? We're not an island. We are a tribal people. We are a pack people. The universe is saying is ask for help, ask for loving support, even if that's a listening ear, and prioritize. Do not put more on your plate than you can do. It's exhausting, honey. Just you ever do that thing where you just want to wipe everything off the desk? Just like, ah, something like that. The universe is like, this month is prioritizing your mental health, your emotional health, and your physical well-being and your spiritual well-being. And if anything on the list of to-dos that is not an absolute priority, either delegate it out or say adios because it's not this month. Okay, we got to take care of our anxiety. We have to take care of our nervous system. And it's time to give that deep dig to heal and pull this on out. The Nine of Wands, universe is saying, stay determined. You're right there. That's why it sometimes feels like an uphill battle and can feel a little overwhelming. The universe is saying, no, you're right there. All it's going to take is this one last push to really maybe cry it out, write it out, scream it out, punch it out. That's me. Get it out because this is that last pull that's going to take a lot of your energy to do. But September, you have it. Then you have the Three of Cups, which is the card of celebration. You're going to feel so liberated. And let me tell you something, Taurus, you're not going to do it alone. You're not going to do it alone. So we all have those moments of crying on the bathroom floor or at the foot of our bed. We all have it. I've had it, and it's normal. But this time, you're going to have a loving arm around you, a supportive voice, a listening ear, and sometimes that's all we need, Taurus. So just be a little vulnerable, but at the very least, be very honest with where you're at. And there's so many people around you that support you and that love you. And I'm here, and there's many agencies that are here to support you because at the end of this month, you're going to feel so freaking good, Taurus. It's going to be liberating, celebration almost. It's like, yes, I did it. I faced that boogeyman. I had that conversation. I released it. I was honest with myself. I did this, and it takes a lot of bravery and courage, Taurus, but it's going to be not just liberating. It's going to be so self-loving and releasing. And then you end with the World's card. This is a happy ending, the completion of a cycle. The universe is trying to support you to move to the next level, but sometimes we have these emotional and mental weights that just keep us stuck on the same merry-go-round. It's like, okay, I'm getting up, I'm doing things, I'm living, but I don't feel like I'm moving up or on. And this is what's kind of holding you back, Taurus. And just FYI, we all have these times in our lives, and it just so happens that this is yours. But you're completing a cycle, you're done. And because you have it, it's not just coming full circle, it's spiritual growth. So love yourself through it, congratulate yourself at the end, because now you're moving on to a new chapter where there's new blessings and new experiences to be had. I hope this serves you, Taurus. If this resonated with you, if this helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next month for next month's readings. Take care.